What's going on, y'all? This is K Lou 11 again, coming at you with This Is All Things Sports, and these are my thoughts. Last week, leading up to the Carolina and Panthers and San Francisco 49ers game, the big question was, who was better? Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick. If you had to start a franchise, who would you pick? Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick. It's pretty much split down the middle. If you could line them up and just look at their ability and their skill set, they're pretty much even. Although Cam Newton has a bigger body build than Colin Kaepernick, they both can run. They both have big, strong arms. They're both good out the shotgun and out the spread and read option. So you got to look at other intangibles. Some people will say Colin Kaepernick's a better leader than Cam Newton. Other people will say Cam Newton is immature and he still pouts like a baby. Other times, you can also make the argument that Cam Newton does a whole lot more with far less talent around him than Colin Kaepernick is doing. And yesterday, you saw a little bit of that. Cam Newton was able to make plays and spread the ball around. If you look on the Carolina Panthers team, they have, I think, 4 or 5 different wide receivers, including the tight end Greg Olsen, who have over 350 yards receiving each. That talk about spreading the love and letting everybody get their hands on the ball and getting a share of it. I mean, that's spreading the ball around. And you kind of have to, considering Steve Smith is really the only legit wide receiver threat. Greg Olsen is a good tight end, but he's sometimes can be inconsistent considering that the defense will cover him, knowing those are really only the 2 options. So guys like Brandon LaFell and Ted Ginn Jr. really have to step up. And, well, let's be honest, sometimes they don't always come to the part of the show. It is what it is. So given that, I give the slight edge to Cam Newton a little bit. Kaepernick has a far superior offensive line, although it didn't look like that yesterday. Boy, I'll tell you, man, that offensive line has so many holes, and I thought it was a Swiss cheese sandwich out there. But and he's got a far better tight end than Vernon Davis. Now, granted, Niner fans, I hear you. Injuries, I got that. Every team deals with injuries, so that's not an excuse. But yesterday, hey, it was only a 1-point loss, so it's not that bad. But if I had to start a team, I'm picking Cam Newton. Dude has done far more in his career so far with far less talent. And I'm glad the Carolina Panthers are riding the ship and getting him a good, tough defense, and that they're starting to open up the playbook on offense to get them out. It's very good to see them boys out. Shouts out to my boys from Carolina, a.k.a. Son Weston. Glad to see y'all Panthers finally doing it big time. So, hey, going forward, what do y'all think? Well, I'd like to hear y'all thoughts. What do y'all think? Cam Newton or Colin Kaepernick? Who's the better quarterback and why? Take y'all's opinions. This is All Things Sports with K. Lou, and these are my thoughts.